First of all, we want to welcome a longtime friend of the Preston and Steve show and opening up a restaurant at Harrah's, Philadelphia.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. And we got it. He looks amazing.
He does.
We're talking about how much weight he's lost, but please welcome Tony Luke Jr. here.
It's always great to be here. You know I love you guys.
Good to see you, man. Now, real quick, and before we bring our next guest who is with you here, how much weight have you lost?
A little over 140 now.
140 pounds!
And all you used was a tapeworm.
That was
You did the old. Guess what? You ate right and you exercised.
Yeah, there's no magic potion. That's what it is.
Yep. That's amazing, man.
Well, thank you.
We're happy for you. And you brought this gentleman along with you.
He's amazing.
He is a world champion. Let me read some of the stats. He won the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest every year from 2001 to 2006. Also won the Crystal Hamburger Eating Square-Off in 04, 05, 06, and 09. And he's won a big chicken wing thing here in Philadelphia as well. Please welcome Kobayashi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Now, Kobayashi, do you speak English?
Very bit.
A little bit, but there's an interpreter, and her name is Maggie, who is here with him this morning. So why is Kobayashi here with you today, Tony?
Well, we're doing the big ribbon cutting at Harrah's today. So we're going to do this, giant cheesesteak. And it's going to be great, man. And anytime I can spend time with Kobe is just amazing. He's a great, great guy, besides being the best eater in the world.
So is he going, will you, in fact, be eating this first hoagie? Or what's just there for celebrity status? Or will he do extra? Will he show his incredible talent?
Yeah, he's going to eat it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
How big is it?
What is he doing? I'm sorry.
He's eating a 1 mile long sandwich.
No,
wow.
It's actually a half a mile. It's not. It's a half a mile.
It's a half mile.
It's a half a mile.
Wow. Well, listen, Kobayashi, how do you do it? I mean, how do you eat all this food and stay as skinny as you are?
だいたいトレーニングは水でやるんですよね。胃のキャパシティを増やすためにウォーターを使うので、あんまり体重は増えません。
He trains with water mostly to stretch the capacity of his stomach, so he doesn't really gain a lot of weight because he's not really eating a lot of food.
Okay, so then working up to it, you wouldn't start, say, a month out eating mile-long sandwiches. You would, it's really just before the event that you get into shape for it, and then that's it.
1ヶ月前とかにはじゃあ食べ物を増やさないんですかって。それとも
そうですね。
直線前だけにやるんですか。
そうですね。2週間ぐらい前に食べる練習がすごい多くなってきます。
About 2 weeks prior to the contest, he starts to put it in the food.
Okay, all right.
And you eat once a day? No?
1日に1回食べるわけじゃないでしょ。
3日に1回とかですね。体が元気だったら。
1日に1回しか食べない。
They got into a fight. Yeah.
食事はね。本日はね。
I told you to turn the oven off.
食事は食事でまた別にしますけど。
Every day he eats normally as well, which is separate from training.
Okay.
So. Oh wow.
Well, if you could do that, if you could eat the way he does, I would eat in January.
Right?
You know?
And then maybe a snack in June.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then back again to January.
Well, she's explaining the joke to him. So, how far in advance of a contest will you begin to train?
Okay. コンテストの前にどれぐらい
I want a translator like that.
3ヶ月前ぐらいかな。
About 3 months prior to each contest.
Whoa, 3 months. Wow, so it's like a fighter. It's like a boxer getting ready. That's pretty amazing. Wow.
Hey, Kathy, how does that thing go? Chikokokai sutu morokoto?
Jinkakukai ni sutu morokoto. Do we
Does
know
that mean anything?
Wait, his eyes lit up for a moment. Did he understand that?
It's from a.
Did you understand that, Maggie?
No.
Oh.
It's from a video game.
It's from a video game. Wait.
Hold on, wait.
Jinkakukai ni sutu morokoto.
Or how about?
Shoryuken.
He knows that.
What's that one?
Shoryuken, game.
Yes, he's got it.
Yes, very good.
He's got
Exactly,
it.
yeah.
Hey, Maggie, can you tell him to say the dirtiest thing in Japanese because we won't know what he's saying? Just tell him to say something really, really offensive.
We won't know.
Yeah.
He could really just make it up.
So there really isn't anything that horribly dirty in Japanese.
Oh, come on.
I've seen movies.
But mean maybe, but not many
Okay, mean.
dirty things.
ぶっ殺すぞとかじゃない？
Bukkorosuzo, which is like
Don't translate it.
Yeah, don't translate.
Does it involve two girls in a cup?
no, it just means like I'm gonna F and kill you.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Nice. That's good. Tony.
I actually just got a list of what he is eating.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
He's doing the Tony Luke's cheesesteak,
Okay.
then a large cannoli from Varallo's. He's doing a 10-inch margarita pizza from Cafe Napoli. Then he's doing a half a pound of macaroni and cheese from Barley Q. And then he's probably going to have dinner right after that.
Wow. Jesus.
Well, when was the last time you ate? Did you eat today?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we've had people come in, competitive eaters, and when they eat a lot, they actually start sweating. Do you perspire heavily when you eat that much?
少しかきますね。
Okay.
Depending on the food he eats, he does sweat a little.
Okay,
Not
all right.
profusely
Because
like
it's not, if it's meat intensive, we hear you sweat a lot.
肉が多いものってよく汗かくのかしら。
そうだね。
It could be true that it's with meat you sweat more.
Okay.
You know, it occurs to me, by the way, with the translator, is that if you ever were pissed at him, you could say,
Yeah.
he says you're a dickhead.
Kobayashi-san. Oh, Nick is trying to seem authoritative.
Okay. Kobayashi-san, Tokyo wa ima nanji desu ka?
What
What does that mean? It means I'm gay.
He said congratulations.
It means what time is it in Tokyo right now?
世の中。
Oh, very good.
About
I'm impressed.
midnight, he said, maybe.
Midnight, maybe? Something like that.
I'll
tell
what time
you.
it is here.
No.
I think
Arigato.
Nick?
very good. I think it's. I think, don't you think it's a cool sounding language?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very cool sounding
He
language.
has very
Absolutely.
good pronunciation.
I took Japanese for a year. That's the one phrase I remember.
It's a very difficult language, though. A very
yeah.
difficult language to master.
Yeah. Hey, Maggie, can you ask Kobayashi what is the most difficult food to eat in competitive eating?
難しいね。ホットドッグはまあ結構難しいよね。
He
Pudding.
does think that hot dogs are quite difficult.
Hot dogs are
でもやっ
difficult?
ぱキャブレインズかな
But。he said maybe cow brains was the worst.
By the way, we just learned a Japanese word for cow brains is cow brains. I don't know if you guys picked up on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are the health concerns that you have to worry about now or later?
Crapping a Subaru.
この先のことでも。そうだね。まあすごい胃が柔らかくなってるからね。リタイアした後にすごいあれかもね。お腹すくかもね。
それはもう少し
I'm pregnant.
大丈夫だから
ああ、そうかそうか。いやあれじゃないだから。
いいとか食
Never mind.
He's worried. I mean, if there's anything serious that he worries about certainly stomach and throat cancer. Maybe those things.
Oh,
okay.
Like
Jeez.
that kind of type.
Well, I mean,
For the
because
future in the long
your system, you're just all at once. You're bombarding your system. Have you ever passed out from eating so much?
倒れたこととかありますか？
それはないね。
No, he's never that,
Okay.
that happened to him.
How about choking?
喉
それもないね。
No, never.
Yeah? Okay, all right. I just said,
Not very
eh?
direct.
How long would the Heimlich maneuver take for him? Right?
Yeah.
It'd be like drilling a well. It'd be like turning butter.
詰まってはないけどあれだよね。骨が刺さったことある
He
よ。
he's had small bones like get stuck in his throat for a
ウ
moment.
ィングボールでね。
Wow.
Like
ウ
horrible.
ィングボールの
serious-
練習で。
During this for wing bowl, especially, he had.
Yeah, the bones are a big concern because they can cut up your throat.
Sure.
Wow.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Tony, do you have eating competitions at Tony Luke's at all, or to see who
Yeah,
can
we
eat
have
the
the
most?
5-pound cheesesteak challenge.
Oh my God! And what is that challenge? If you eat it, you don't have to pay for it, or
Well,
what?
you get a T-shirt. You'll be surprised what people will do for a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
No, we won't. No, we
Trust
won't.
me. Yeah.
Do you get it for free if you eat it, though?
No.
Oh, come on.
You get the T-shirt. You get your picture on the wall. Come on, what are you talking about?
Do you know what a T-shirt costs? And then to get a clever phrase printed on it?
5-pound
Yeah,
cheesesteak.
but now check this out. Probably, I'm going to guess probably around 350 people have tried that challenge, literally. and I'd say maybe 80 people have done it.
And you won't give them a free cheese.
You know about the place. What's the place in Vegas where 2 people have died?
Oh, the Heart Attack Grill.
Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah.
They have an eating challenge twice. 2 people. They've died trying to take.
Now, have you ever eaten the 5-pounder?
I did it with Adam Richman on Man vs. Food.
Right.
He did it. I got 3/4 of the way through, which was a respectable 3.5 pounds.
Yeah.
Didn't our intern Dan accomplish that feat? I think he set out at Tony Luke's to do the 5-pounder.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was, I think he was successful in finishing the feat.
I remember he was getting close. So that's pretty wild. Do you use things like Alka-Seltzer or
No, never.
never really never
pretty good
stomach agita? Wow.
まああるけどね。一回ようになったことあるからね。
He has had stomach problems before, but not pain. Not
Wow,
serious pain.
wow, that's amazing.
Maggie, have doctors ever done an examination on him to see why he's so unique and can do this?
お医者さんとかにチェックしてもらったことも
あるある。
When the doctor asks him to open up and say "ah," do you have to translate?
Yes.
No, but what
He says, and I say
what did he say about that? About doctors checking him?
お医者さんに見てもらったことはありますか？
ありますね。
どういう番組とかなったの？番組とかなったの？
いや普通にそのお腹の調子悪い時に見て
で
もらった
何て言われたって？
胃カメラを飲んだら胃の中がすごい柔らかいから胃カメが胃に当たると
He's reading Moby Dick.
すごい動くって驚い
He
てた。
said that they were the doctor was shocked when they tried to put a camera inside of his stomach, and from so much training, like his whole deal is to make the lining of his stomach very soft and for it to expand very quickly.
Right.
He said the minute they touched the camera in his stomach, already the size of his stomach went out like this right away.
Wow.
So the doctors were like incredibly surprised at the way his stomach
So
expanded.
he's trained. There's something that we normally would not have control over. He has control over.
Right.
That's very cool.
Are you guys an item, by the way? Oh, yes.
I saw that look.
Ask the question.
We didn't need a translator for that.
Hey, wait a minute. Right.
There we go. Sign language.
He knew exactly what I was talking about.
International
Dog.
language.
Tony, so what's now?
What's the Japanese word for roofies?
No. Your restaurant at Harrah's. Now, it was Harrah's Chester, but they're now calling it Harrah's of Philadelphia.
Harrah's of Philadelphia. Yeah.
Okay, and where's it located on the premises? I've been there a couple
right
times.
Right down where the racetrack is.
Yeah, sure.
There used to be like a few stands where you can get food. Now
Yep.
that whole thing is going to be like Tony Luke's.
Very nice.
Okay, so is this event going on today or tonight or?
Well, the event's just to kick everything off,
Yeah.
like just to celebrate. But our grand opening there is probably going to be first week of June.
Okay, so this is what you call a soft opening.
It's very soft.
Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
But-
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Kobayashi's going to be there today?
Yes.
What time?
2 o'clock.
Okay.
2 o'clock.
Yeah,
All right.
2 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just want to say congrats on the expansion of the Tony Luke's name.
Yes,
You guys are in Delco. You're at the Springfield Mall.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to bring a picture so you guys can hang it up there because,
Done deal.
I live and breathe Delco.
We love you, bro.
Right on.
We love you.
Excellent.
Even though Susan B's isn't there anymore as a result, I still support Tony Luke's being in the Springfield
What's
Mall.
Susan B's?
It used to be this ice cream stand that was there.
Yeah.
They had B-shaped pretzels.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay. She hung herself.
Just put a little twist on that.
Just she don't feel too bad. She hung herself.
Actually, the guitarist from Mercy River, Steve LaFascia, his father used to own that
That's
place.
amazing.
There you go.
What a wonderful story.
Hi, Steve.
Well, I wanted to, Tony, it's always good to see you,
Always
man.
great to
Thanks
see
for
you,
coming
man.
by here this
Thank
morning. And Kobayashi, wonderful to meet you.
Awesome.
Thank you for being here. Kobayashi, Tony Luke Jr., and Maggie.
And Maggie. Can't forget Maggie.
They're getting it on.
Don't you love Maggie?
I love her. She's adorable. All right, we're gonna move you guys that way because we have a couple other guests we're gonna welcome.